Jeez. Moto in the house. I'm physically round. Yeah, I listened to that song with my children. Oh, great.
Ms. Jenkins, if you would unmute yourself, please.
Hello.
Okay. Can you turn on your camera too, please?
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
There you go. This is 25 RO 04195. This ticket was issued on June 24th, about 8:20 in the evening, in the area of Royal Oak near Washington and Lincoln. You were cited for speeding. The ticket was issued at 30 in a 25. You have the option to admit or to deny responsibility, or to admit responsibility with an explanation. How do you wish to proceed?
Real quick, when I talked to
I asked you how you wish to proceed, ma'am. Are you admitting or denying responsibility?
Can I ask, what does it mean to deny?
Yeah. You're saying the allegation is not true. That's what it means to deny.
So I will,
You've had since June 24th to think about this, ma'am. Are you
yeah,
admitting or denying responsibility?
it just wasn't ever explained to me like this. Okay. I will deny it. I don't really know what that means.
The basic English words I didn't understand until you gave me a 3-second explanation right now.
Means though, after.
Were you speeding on the 24th day of June?
I don't believe that I was.
Now, the officer issued the ticket at 30 and a 25. You can see on the face of the ticket, in the remarks section, he noted that the speed that he measured your vehicle at was 45 and a 25. In the event that the proofs disclose that you were going 45 and not 30, the ticket can be amended up to the original. If you want, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. You were. Therefore, you do know what happened. If you want to deny responsibility for speeding, you have that right. Just bear in mind that the ticket can be amended to conform to the proofs.
Amended means fixed to
No,
show
amended
something
means
else?
changed up to what really happened instead of what you were cited for.
Oh, okay. So I would like to take I would like to say that I was speeding, but to give an explanation.
Okay, and what is that explanation, please?
So that morning I recently
Oh, so you don't want to dispute it. Her problem is basic English. She doesn't understand what words mean. Seriously.
found out I was pregnant, and I literally live on the same street, and that's like literally like once you're on that street, my parking lot is right there. So I literally had to use the bathroom. So, okay, you know how you go, like it's your house right here. So you just go a little bit faster to your house.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, my
No, I
house
don't
was
know.
right at the corner, and I got pulled over literally across the street from my house. So I was speeding, but I had to use the bathroom really bad. And I stated that to the officer that I really had to use the bathroom, and my house
Okay, so guilty with no good excuse. Thank you.
is right here, and I gave him my address and everything. So I would love that to be put into consideration. I know I'm not about speeding, but I just got my license, and I don't have any tickets or anything.
So you
So
just got your license, or you just got your license back?
no, I just got my license ever in my life. I just got it in January or December, like ever. So I don't want the points or anything like that. I literally just got my license. I haven't got a ticket in over 2 years prior to me getting my license. So I just don't want this. I just had to use the bathroom, and I was on the corner of my street, literally. So I just tried to do that quick little turn in, and then they sit right at the corner of my street where Holiday Market is at. And there's always somebody sitting there. So I'm not expecting for them to just get me. I know it sounds a little silly, but I just had to use the bathroom. So I would just love that to be
There's
taken.
two things we can deal with here, ma'am. You said you've only got 2 tickets. I count 11.
Yeah, I'm talking
tickets.
about since I got my license.
And the other thing is your address is not in Royal Oak. Your address is in Hamtramck.
No, that's the address on my license, but I lived in Royal Oak.
Well, you're supposed to have the address on your license is supposed to be where you live.
Yeah, I got a ticket.
That's another
in Royal
ticket
Oak.
the officer could have written.
Okay, well, I didn't know that, and I lived with somebody, so it's not really like me living there, but this is me living with somebody. So it's not like my name is paying the rent or anything, but I lived there for the time being, and I lived on 333 East Parent Avenue, right at the corner of where I got pulled over at. Unit 15, and I lived
I
there.
think you rightly admit responsibility for speeding. The officer gave you a serious.
Okay. Okay. What I want to know in the chat. I want to know. I have the question. You have the question. I'm going to say it out loud. Does she live with the father of that baby? That's all I'm asking. 1 if yes, 2 if no.
break when he brought you from 4 points down to 1. The fine is $130. It can be paid online, in the mail, or at the courthouse counter, whatever you prefer.
Are you asking me, or what am I supposed to say?
We're all set. The fine is
Okay.
$130. It needs to be paid.
Okay, well, how long do I have?
That's going to be a beautiful half Muppet baby.
If you were standing in the courtroom, I'd say you should pay it before you leave the building. What kind of time do you need to pay it?
I need 30 days because I have some other prior things going on as well.
I can go 30 days.
All right.
You're all set. Have a good day.
All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the probate court, family court. Apologize for my being late. Had a couple of emergency matters pop up on my desk this morning. So we'll get ready to go right now. Who do we have from the Charlevoix County Jail, please?
Okay, this guy's come out of left field for me. He's probably been around, but like in the last month or two, I've had a pile of good videos. I may have to start a playlist for him. I kind of like him too. He's it's sort of an acquired taste in that he's not over the top, but over time you see his personality. It's kind of fun.
Mr. Kronk. All right, Mr. Kronk, let me find your case. Court calls the matter of Robert Kronk and Darian Weeks, file 19-10822-DP. This is set for a show cause. Mr. Brzezinski, are you here for the front of the court this morning?
Yes, I am, Judge.
All right. Looks like we had this hearing originally back in July, adjourned to today's date. Mr. Kronk was to make some specific payments, and how's he done on those things, Mr. Brzezinski?
He has not done that. He was ordered to make a payment on July 11th. That did not happen. And then prior to today's hearing, he was supposed to pay a total of
You don't see a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses in court.
$218, and that did not happen either.
So, Mr. Kronk, what happened?
Well, Your Honor, I was working at McDonald's and my vehicle broke down and they put my money on a pay card, which it took over a month for me to get a paycheck, and literally I got incarcerated. It's called a rapid pay card, and they couldn't activate the card. I even called the company, and the company said
I got incarcerated. I just like the passive voice. And then I'm just going along about my life, and I ended up incarcerated.
the card wasn't active no more because I had gotten fired because my vehicle has damage to the front end steering, so I couldn't steer or do anything like that. So I pretty much been waiting. If I were out, I could make a payment. I'm sitting here for I don't know how long, but it wasn't like I intentionally tried to miss the payments. My girlfriend that I was with at the time, Mrs. Fannin, was supposed to make the payment. I thought she did. I wasn't aware that she didn't because it was off her card that we were supposed to. I'm not sure if it went through properly or not, but I mean, if I was out, I could give you more validity on things, but I'm in here for, I'm not sure how long, sir.
What are you in for?
Judge, let him out right away. We want more validity on things. This is the best argument I've ever heard.
Alleged of possession, but I literally didn't have anything on me. I'm sober, clean, and
Possession of what?
amphetamines.
All right.
But it
When
was
were
just,
you-
it was residue in some
Yeah,
package.
I don't need to go into the details of it, and I don't think your lawyer would probably want you talking about the details of it. When did you go into jail?
I got arrested on Friday of last week. I had everything set up to where I could make a payment, but I literally have not been able to do anything. I can't get a hold of anybody out there because my phone's in my property, and I've been trying since Friday to get some phone numbers off my phone. If I could possibly get a hold of somebody, I could probably have them make a payment while I'm in here, but I'm not sure how long I'm going to be in here. I was going to ask the court if they could suspend my child support while I'm in here, because that's what Charlotte County is doing.
The statute for suspension of child support is if you're incarcerated for longer than 6 months. And right now, I don't have any idea how long you're going to be incarcerated.
So do you want me to work it up so you're incarcerated for at least 6 months? Then we can talk about that statute. Is that what you're looking for? I like this. This is when he runs with all of his dopey friends, and they like trade notes. Like, dude, I got out of child support because you're in the slammer. Okay, great.
So if you can show us that you were incarcerated or are going to be incarcerated for longer than 6 months, we can take that under advisement. But as of today's date, I don't have that information.
All right. I'm fighting the case that I got right now because it's stupid, but I'm not sure how long I'm going to be here. I was just hoping that you guys could suspend it so that way I could have time to catch up. Because, Your Honor, I'm not going to lie. I have a house that's damaged during the ice storm, and it's got holes through the roof. I got a car that literally went to crap. I'm trying to repair my house, pay child support for Charlevoix, pay child support for Otsego, while still trying to maintain living for myself. And so far, Your Honor, I'm struggling horribly bad.
I can understand that.
I can't really get work because they suspended my driver's license for some allegations. And I got charged for driving on a suspended license on private property, which I have no idea how they even remotely consider that a crime.
I just pointed out that he wanted to go with badly there.
Because it was private property.
Mr. Kronk, slow down. You're getting way far afield telling me about all the details of all the stuff that's happening in your life. The only issue I really want to know is, did you pay? And if not, why not? I don't need to know all about your other criminal cases or all about the sad things that are happening to you.
I can't pay anything while in here.
I get that, but we were in court on July 11th, and you were supposed to pay $60 on July 11th, and you didn't, and you weren't incarcerated then. So far, all I've heard is that you threw your girlfriend under the bus for it.
It was her debit card, Your Honor, that we were going to use because
It's
she had
your
the money
debt.
right there.
It's
Yes,
your
but
debt. It doesn't matter to me whose money it was supposed to be or who you were borrowing it from or how you were going to get it. You were ordered to pay $60 on July the 11th, and you're just now telling me about it. Why weren't you in the friend of the court's office on July the 12th saying, hey, did you get the payment?
Because I don't have a license, Your Honor. I have no way to drive. I have no transportation in any way, shape, or form. She told me she made the payment that day. It was supposed to be, I was set that the payment was made. I never got no call saying it wasn't. I was under the assumption that it was made because she was sitting right there with the debit card. And that's why we had it set out to make a specific payment with a debit card.
Do you know how?
Because we couldn't.
Do you know how childish that sounds? Somebody else screwed up for my payment, and I didn't check on it.
And I know it sounds childish, but it's the truth. It's not anything that's a lie. I have no reason to sit here and lie. I'm obviously incarcerated, so there's no reason to lie.
I'm not asking you whether you, sir. I didn't say that you lied. I simply said that you didn't follow up and make sure that it was done.
I know.
I know. Hey, stop talking. Stop talking. This is not a debate. You were ordered to make a payment. It didn't get made. Doesn't matter why not. You didn't follow up on it. You didn't call anybody to find out if it had been made.
And that's my fault. That's my mistake. I should have. I was under the assumption that a person was telling me the truth. How stupid of me to believe people.
No, how stupid of you not to take responsibility and do it yourself.
Well, when it's my girlfriend for 7 years, I was assuming that she was going to do the right thing. We've been together for 7 years. She's never lied to me once. I mean, I have no idea why.
Oh, good Lord. If you've been with her for 7 years, you know damn well it's not going to happen.
It didn't go through. We tried it. I'll have to talk to her when I get out. I have no way of contacting her. If I were out, I could make a full payment.
When is your next court hearing in Charlevoix?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. I'm sitting in limbo right now. I'm trying to get a bond because I got violations for probation. So I'm trying to get that bond. And once I get that bond, I can be released and I can make a full payment. I'm not aware of when. I will keep the court notified. I will correspond with you guys with writing. I will write my caseworker and stuff. That's the only way I can correspond with you guys right now.
All right.
Or I can have.
Are you done, Mr. Kronk, or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
Within 7 days of your release from Charlevoix County, you will make a payment of $278. That's the $60 you owed me for July 11th and the $218 that you owed me for the month of July.
Can I ask a favor of the court if you could give me 2 weeks, because I have no idea what the status of anything's going to be when I get out. There's a PPO order for some reason. I cannot go to my residence when I get out. So, I mean, I need a little bit more time than that, Your Honor, respectively asking, because I have no idea what the hell's going on. I can't get a hold of anybody. They won't let me call anybody. I have no phone numbers. And I mean, I would just respectfully ask for a little bit more time than a week, because it's going to take me a minute to get back on my feet. I mean, if I have to sell all my tools for my business, then I have to sell all my tools.
14 days.
Appreciate that, Your
14
Honor.
days from the date that you are released. If we have to come looking for you to find out when you are released, you will go to jail. We will issue a bench warrant for you. Okay, but you got 14 days from the day that you are released to submit $278 to the friend of the court. We will adjourn
Yes,
this
sir.
for 30 days. We'll have another one of these hearings in 30 days. You'll get notice either at the jail or at your home address. Any other questions that you have, Mr. Kronk?
No, sir. Thank you for your patience and sorry for my misconduct.
I appreciate that, but here's my word to you, word of advice. Don't depend on other people to do what you're supposed to be doing.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. I'll see you in 30 days.
Yep.
Hold on.
Ready to go.
All right, we'll be there in a minute.
All right, next matter is Jesse Gonzalez and Melissa Ricecroft. That's file 18-17322-DS. I believe I have a second file as well, which is also 18-17322 with the same parties. All right. Do we have Mr. Gonzalez with us?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Mr. Brzezinski, how are we to proceed today?
On the file with Melissa, this hearing was adjourned from July 11th to monitor the defendant's compliance with making specific payments of $240 and then to address the front of the court petition on ordered on arrears obligation. As of today's date, there was only one payment made on this case, which was a $100 payment on August 4th. And then the front of the court would also be seeking to have $107 added onto the case as an ordered on arrears obligation for the defendant.
All right, Mr. Gonzalez, you've heard what the
Is anyone else wondering if the friend of the court is violating child labor laws? I mean, I don't want to make allegations. I'm just saying it's a thought that's crossed my mind.
friend of the court has said. Do you have any disagreement with that?
I just can't do that right now. I want to give him everything I had. I was going to continue to do the best I can.
Well, why can't you do that?
Because I ain't got the money.
Are you working full-time?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I don't know. I don't want to discuss my personal business with you, but I'm going to do the best I can.
Well, your
Judge, you're on a need-to-know basis about my personal business, okay?
personal business is my business because you have a child support order. You've been ordered to pay $214 a month and you paid $100. And then there's
we already went through this though.
Hey, I'm talking, sir, hey, I'm talking, you have to wait. When you talk, I don't interrupt you, so you don't interrupt me. You have you have an arrears amount which needs to be addressed. How are you going to do that?
I'm going to continue to make payments. That's all I can tell you.
Well, how are you going to make payments if you're not working full time?
Same thing I did the way I dropped off that $100 payment. I get a little side job. I go drop off of whatever I can do. That's what I've been doing.
Mr. Gonzalez, you don't get to say I'm only going to do part-time work and I'll pay what I think I can afford when you owe more than $10,000 in back child support. You don't get to say I'll do it whenever I get around to it. It's an obligation. Do you understand that you could go to jail for not doing this? Mr. Gonzalez, you're interrupting. Mr. Gonzalez, you're interrupting me again.
Sorry about that.
You could go to jail if I hold you in contempt of court. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then what is it that you're going to do about this, which is more than what you're doing now?
I'm going to continue to do my best.
Which means what?
Continue to make payments just like I've been doing.
Oh, he's like a Boy Scout.
What you've been doing so far is not making anywhere near what you need to do. So it's not good enough. That's what I'm telling you. It's not enough. You can't just keep doing the same thing. You owe more money.
You can't pay what you don't got, though, Your Honor. You understand that part?
If you go get it.
Did you understand that part, though? Because I'm doing everything I possibly can right now. I know you don't know me. I know you heard of.
That's not true, Mr.
You interrupted me now, though. That's messed up. I'm doing my best out here.
Prove it to me. Well, how many hours a week are you working?
Okay.
How many hours a week are you working?
Probably like
Jail now.
30.
How many did you work the week before that?
I don't know. Probably 20. It all depends.
How many you got scheduled for next week?
I don't got my own business. What do you mean?
That needs to be about 60.
How much I got scheduled?
So you don't have any idea what you're working next
I just
week?
let people know that I'm available. They come get me so I can work, and that's awesome. If they don't, I try. I do. Not like I'm out here messing around or doing things I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm living life and trying to do my best. I know it ain't good enough for you, but it's good enough for me. I'm not where I used to be.
Raise your expectations, sir. Just not screwing up isn't enough when you owe $10,000. All right. I do find that Mr. Gonzalez has not used all of his available time to comply with the court's prior orders, and that he does have the ability to continue to work more than he does now. And the amount of requested obligation on arrears of $107 is within the child support guidelines of being only half of what his current obligation is of $214 a month. So I find that it is an appropriate amount. So from now on, Mr. Gonzalez, you owe $214 a month. You owe 100 towards current support. You owe $107 a month towards your arrearage amount. We're going to monitor, and if you fail to make your payments in full, the friend of the court is going to request contempt of court, and I'm going to send you to jail for not making your child support payments. Do you understand that?
Okay. Do my best. You want to send me to jail? Just send me to jail. Do my best.
All right.
Thank you.
Next case we have is Mr. Gonzalez. Excuse me, Mr. Gonzalez is with Feliciana Garcia. That's 117-16703-UM. Mr. Brzezinski, how are we doing on this case?
This case was adjourned to monitor defendant's compliance with making specific payments of $50. So far, only a $20 payment was made, and that was made on August 4th. This is an arrears only case with a balance of $2,382.44. And then I would also add that the order on both cases were for him to make specific payments. He was given the specific payment coupons. However, when he made the payment on August 4th, he showed up, he dropped off the money, but he was prepared to leave without making appropriate payment arrangements. So therefore it would have just been dispersed unevenly to each case. And then also he has not updated his address with the friend of the court. The case manager gave him the change of address form. He left with it. Still no update to his address though.
All right. What do you have to say for yourself on this case, Mr. Gonzalez?
Talking about when I was waiting for a whole hour in the lobby to get receipts, or what are you talking about? My address? I tried to change it right there. They have my address on a piece of paper. They want me to fill out a paper, so I had to come back where I'm at to get the address because I don't know about heart.
So where is it?
You want me to screenshot it and send it to the friend of the court, or what do you want me to do? Want me to tell you over the court?
I want you to send. Are you done talking now, Mr. Gonzalez?
Oh yeah, you keep talking over when I'm talking, but go ahead.
I want you to send in the form to the friend of the court that changes your address. That's what you were told to do. I want you to send in the appropriate paperwork when you bring in a payment, because that's why those forms were given to you, so that they can be credited to the appropriate case.
They just gave me those papers this time, so I got it.
All right, here's the deal. Next month, we're going to have another hearing for this case. The change of address form and $50 needs to be here, or I'm going to find you in contempt of court.
Yes, sir. Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Brzezinski?
No, Judge. Thank you.
That's all for today, Mr. Gonzalez.
Thank you.
Next month.
Yep.
Mr. Brzezinski,
Yes, Judge.
if you would put a reminder in the court file that I'm going to consider contempt on Mr. Gonzalez in both of those cases if he fails to do what he's been told to do.
Okay, yes, I will do that.
Thank you.
All right. I forgot to do my thank yous, of course. There's Zach over at Law Nerds Unite, Brecken, and it appears that Deluxe Crusader. I think that last clip was Deluxe Crusader's fault. Thanks for all that. I've got another one coming. Let's go.
Good morning, Your Honor. Oops, let me turn my video on.
Okay, who are you here on today?
It's credit acceptance for Sanan Saleh.
All right, and he's present. So this is
This, I believe, is Brecken's fault.
2401480 Credit Acceptance Corporation versus Sanan Salah. Sanan Salah, can you tell me your name, first and last name?
Sanan Salah.
All right, and counsel?
Yeah, good morning, Your Honor. Michael Beach, BEACH, P445459, appearing for the plaintiff.
Okay, and we're here today on an objection to a garnishment. And I received the answer to that as well. So, Minister Salah, what do you want to tell me about this garnishment? What is your objection?
Your Honor, first, the garnishee, because I had called them, like before while I had the car before they repoed it, and they have it on a recorded line when I asked them how much I had owed to them, and I know for a fact it was around 20 to 21,000, and I know they sold the car for around 18,000, so from around that area, I'm supposed to be left off with $2,000 that I'm supposed to technically owe. No, but they're over here trying to garnish my uncle's paychecks for almost $9,000 and like $300.
All right, well, I have a default judgment for a sum certain. That means there was no, it was in as account stated, was entered on January of 25 for an amount, a total amount of $8,808. So the judgment was entered. Why are they garnishing your uncle?
Because I received ones, but I received them late because they go to my mother's house, especially my papers and everything from there. They're garnishing my uncle's because I'm a full-time student, so I don't have any employment. Currently entering medical school at the moment, so I really don't have any job that cannot pay for that. So they see that my uncle has an employment at his job, so that's.
Is he a co-signer on this loan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. Just trying to figure out who's here.
So I'm Sinan F. Saleh, and then my uncle is Sinan N. Saleh.
Okay, well then you're not okay. So let's start with that. I understand why you're here. If I was your uncle, I'd probably be very mad at you, but you can't file a motion to object to garnishments that someone else is being garnished on.
No, he's with me, Your Honor. I was trying to have him join the Zoom call, but he's not really very tech savvy. I can have him on a phone call or something if you want, Your Honor.
Well, he needs to, who filed this?
Me and him did, Your Honor.
But you're not being garnished.
No, I'm part of the whole case, but he's the one being garnished. So he had me file this objection for garnish. Here, let me see if I can.
Well, he needs to be here. I'm not even entertaining this any further without him present.
Okay, Your Honor, is it okay if I mute real quick, try to get him in here?
You do what you need to do.
Yeah.
All right, on Sinan Salah's case, I'm denying the motion. The other party is not present, and the party in front of me doesn't have standing. And even at that, the default judgment was appropriate. The individual is a co-signer, and it's unfortunate, but that's where we're at.
Your Honor, he's supposed to be in here. I think he had went into work and he probably muted his phone. That's why he's not picking up on my calls. I was trying to see if we're able to reschedule this for a later date.
No, it's denied.
But Your Honor, you haven't even listened to what I have towards that.
There's a default judgment. So for an objection to garnishment, even assuming you were the right party, the correct party to file this and appear, which you're not, which is reason alone for me to deny your motion. There's a default judgment for an amount certain. There's no dispute in that. Mm-hmm. And then we have, hold on. One-on-one. For me to grant an objection to a garnishment is governed by FCR 3.101, parent K. There are very few reasons under parent K2 that I can grant your motion. There are no bankruptcy proceedings. The property is not exempt from garnishments. There's not an installment payment order. It's not more than is permitted to be withheld pursuant to law. The judgment has not been paid, and the the garnishment is not invalid. So for all of those, I mean, that's what the law says I can do. You're not even the proper party. The motion's denied.
I understand that, Your Honor, but at the same time, the whole judgment is incorrect. It's not even.
It's not, sir. You had a time frame under Michigan law to file a motion to set aside that judgment. You failed to do so. You can't, and the court rules are very clear. If you want to set those aside, you have to file your motion within the time governed by the court rules, and you did not do that. And so now you're asking me to go back on a judgment, an older judgment. I've said no. I've made my ruling.
I'm asking you a question. When was the judgment sent out? That's all I was saying.
Counsel, do you know when the judgment was entered?
Your Honor, my computer just went out on me.
All right, I have it. January of 2025.
January of 2025, the judgment was sent.
And it was past 21 days. And you don't even have a case here, sir. This isn't even about you. I don't have to have these discussions with you. You need to get the proper party to file the appropriate motion, and I will hear it. But I cannot, you're not, I don't even.
At which time they will still lose.
I shouldn't even be discussing this with you. It looks like the case against you was dismissed.
I got you, Your Honor. So I'm still able to do another motion for objection.
No, you're not. You do not have a case.
No, his. Like, I have him show up.
Whoever the proper party is can file a motion.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. All right. Do I have anyone on Zoom ready? Is this Russell Holder Jr.?
No, it's Ron Allen Holder. I'm using my brother's computer.
Okay, 1 second. And then I'll get to all the small claim cases right after this. All right. This is 24015029 GC Capital One versus Ron Holder.
Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor. Again, Tiffany Palmer on behalf of Capital One, P number 74809 for the record.
Sir, can you tell me your first and last name?
It's Ron Allen Holder.
All right, so Mr. Holder, you filed a motion with the court requesting this court set aside the default judgment.
Yes.
Yeah. And what is the material issue of fact in this case?
This is not all this is not mine. I did not use this charge card. I never bought none of this stuff. I have proof none of it's mine. I looked at everything on the bills, stuff's all the formulas. There's tags.
Is she a card user?
Is my ex-wife.
Is she an authorized
No.
user on the credit card?
No, we got divorced in 21. This happened in 23.
granted a motion for summary disposition on this case because there was no issue of material fact. I mean, I have a credit, so you're alleging fraud.
Yes, that's what I told him last time. This is none of mine, and I didn't authorize.
Did you file a police report?
I didn't know nothing about that. I should have, but I didn't. She was paying me. She was actually paying me the money. As I found out, she was actually giving me the money to pay this bill. Then she stopped.
All right, so Mr. Holder, here's what you need to do. All right, I don't want to give you legal advice, but if you're the card holder and she's using the card, they're entitled to a judgment against you. It was a motion for summary disposition for a sum stated, or a sum certain, but you should sue your ex-wife for damages for her using the card. You have a cause of action against her, but I can't set aside a motion hearing when there's no, I mean, you don't dispute the card was in your name. You didn't file a police report. Have you filed a fraud report with the credit card company?
I called Capital One a year ago and told them about this. It's not my it's not my card. And next thing you know, they're looking into it. Next thing you know, I'm going to court over this.
Yeah, but you're not paying on a credit card. And normally if you call a credit card company and say their fraud is being committed against me, someone else has stolen my card and is using my card unauthorized, they would open a fraud investigation with your assistance and you would provide all this documentation to them for them to do the investigation.
Okay. This is new to me. Sorry. I'm a truck driver. I work 70 plus hours, 7 days a week, and I really have no time to even get involved in this. And it's driving me crazy because it's messed up my credit report because of my ex-wife. And I want to I just want to get this handled, whatever I can do to get rid of it.
Pay it.
I ain't got the money.
I mean, you want to meet with the lawyer and see if you can come up with some sort of payment arrangement?
No, I don't have. Right now, my house payment is, I had to buy her out of everything. My house payment is too large. I bring home about $1,400 a week after I pay my lights and gas and everything else, take care of my son. It's like I'm breaking about $500 to live on a month.
Okay. All right. I mean, there's no reason for me to set aside the judgment. If you have a cause of action, a fraud, you can bring that against the person who stole your card. But they've gone through this process, and I've granted the motion. I'm not setting it aside. So I suggest you pursue your other remedies. But if you had police reports or reports that you had reported fraud or actually done something to have some evidence of that defense, I would view this differently, but you have none of that.
I can't make
motions. Motions denied.
So I'm stuck with this bill.
It's your bill, sir.
I'll just bankrupt it then. I don't care. I'll go bankrupt. I'm already.
All right, I'm sorry, sir.
That's your fault. I'm never getting married again. Forget that. That's the worst nightmare.
Well, that's probably good advice.
The best advice you can give someone. Don't ever get married.
All right, Mr. Holder, good luck.
No, I'll go to bankruptcy court today and be done with this.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day. Thank you, Mr. Holder.
Thank you.
Damn, you may kiss your bride.
There you have it. Another beautiful marriage success story. We end on a high note. It warms my heart every time. Every time. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, good stuff. Thanks for the clips. That's just quality stuff. For fresh quality stuff in the morning. Love it. Thanks for coming out. I will see you all soon. I don't have to tell you I'm not going to bail you out yet because I don't know, but I would still be planning on a happy hour today. So I will see you soon.